Welcome back, everybody, to the Good Shepherd Sports YouTube channel. Congratulations to Miguel Cabrera on becoming the 28th member of the 500 Home Run Club. It's a big day for Mickey. It's an even bigger day for the MLB. I'm going to tell you why. It's very special and unique now when a player does actually attain 500 home runs. Look at the guys coming after him. Nelson Cruz, 443 career home runs. The only issue with him getting to 500 is that he's 41 years old. Projections really have him hitting the 500 home run mark at around 44. There's no other non-pitcher in today's game playing over the age of 41. So it's unlikely he gets it. Robinson Cano after him, he's not getting it. That's simple. Let me save you the time. The maybe is Giancarlo Stanton. 330 career home runs, about that. And he's only 31 years old, so he has that working in his favor. What's not working in his favor is the fact that he is injury prone these days. If we're talking 2017 Stanton hitting 59 homers, he's getting to 500. If he gets there, based on projections, it's going to be late 30s, early 40s, so he's a maybe. Now, look at the next three guys, Joey Votto, Evan Longoria, and Justin Upton. They're not getting to 500 unless they plan on playing until their early 50s. The likely guy getting to 500 next is going to be Mike Trout. Now, yes, he has been bitten by the injury bug in 2021, but it's rare that he really goes down for this long of a stint. If you look at projection-wise, what he's going to do, likely going to be 37 when he reaches 500 home runs. That is very probable. If he maintains productivity and he maintains being injury-free, obviously this year is an exception. So that would put him at 2028, eclipsing 500 home runs. The guy before Mickey to hit 500 home runs was David Ortiz, who did it in September of 2015. Translation: in a 13-year time period, Miguel Cabrera was the only player to reach the prominent milestone of hitting 500 home runs. Now, look at 20 years ago when Mark McGwire hit 500 home runs. The next 10 years, 9 other guys did it. That time period, from 1998 to 2001, the 6 highest total home run single seasons. McGwire, Sosa, Bonds. McGwire admitted to taking steroids. Sosa was basically, it was notified and reported by the New York Times that he had tested positive for steroids. Obviously, Barry Bonds, infamously a part of the Balco scandal. So there was a lot of cheating going on, and what that did was it certainly mitigated, it diminished, it dehumanized, it demoralized the amazing, historical, very magical 500 home run number. And so when players were doing it, it lost its significance. Excuse me. It lost its significance. The first 125 years of baseball, 15 players achieved that feat. The next 12 years, 10 players achieved that feat. So obviously 500 home runs was not the same. Because of the fact that it does not happen nearly with the frequency of 20 years ago, it has now become the magical number again. A fast pass to the Hall of Fame. There have been no whispers, let alone testing, positive tests. There's not been a single whisper that Miguel Cabrera has cheated. So it certainly brings back the institution, the golden standard of a home run hitter, that being 500. It's amazing when the MLB takes over sports headlines, and that's exactly what happened yesterday. It brought back the feeling of America's pastime. It brought back the romance of baseball. The baseball game has significantly reduced in popularity. One could say it's because of the length and the lack of action. One could say it's because baseball doesn't market its stars. When you are hitting 500 career home runs, you don't have to market anything. The number itself will take care of that, and it certainly did that yesterday. Congratulations to Miguel Cabrera. He is in rarefied air. It does not happen nearly the amount of what it used to, hitting 500 career home runs. It may not happen for another decade, and certainly we remember it happening 6 years ago. So it is now rarefied air like it used to be in hitting 500 career home runs. A great day for Miggy, an even better day for the MLB, because that's the narrative and that's the dialogue that was arisen of all the sports talk, it was the MLB that was prevalent and on the forefront of everyone's mind. Speaking of everyone's mind, we know that Aaron Rodgers has certainly been a topic of conversation. Up next, I am going to give you a very surprising prediction on what is going to happen for the future Hall of Famer with Green Bay in this coming 2021 NFL season. You do not want to miss that, so make sure you stay tuned to the next episode. And very lastly, I want your opinion. Where do you rank hitting 500 career home runs among significant career accomplishments in all of sports? Is it top 5? Is it top 10? Is it top 20? Again, your answers below. Simple question. Where do you rank 500 career home runs in terms of career sports accomplishments? Folks, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, if you got something out of it, make sure you subscribe. And hitting the like button won't hurt either. I won't object to that. Everybody have a great rest of your Monday and have a great rest of your week. Thank you again for taking the time to watch.